Officials are responding to concerns from drivers about stopped trains on the south side of Lafayette.
Drivers are asking the city about possible solutions to trains that sit longer than 10 minutes. News 18's Marvin Bills joins us live with more on the city's response. Marvin?
Right now, traffic is flowing just fine over one of the busiest railroad tracks on Concord Road on the south side of Lafayette. Some drivers say when a train is stopped on these tracks, it's stopped for minutes. Mayor Rosworski says that complaints like these can be a double-edged sword. Drivers on the south side of Lafayette say this is what they've become accustomed to. Trains stopped for nearly 30 minutes.
They know that we don't want those intersections blocked for no reason.
Mayor Tony Rosworski says he's received calls with complaints about stopped trains.
I do contact the railroad when I do get a complaint and let them know that I've got a complaint.
Rosworski says there is a statute that would allow the city to fine train companies up to $200. He says if people are seeing an influx in trains, there's a reason.
Typically, when the economy's good, I'll get a few more complaints on trains blocking crossings, and when the economy's not so good, I don't get any complaints on it.
Neighbor John Connor agrees with the mayor's explanation, and he says it has gotten better.
Train tracks now aren't as bad as they used to be. They had railroad relocation, so that helped out a lot.
Connor says after living near the tracks for 40 years, it's not necessarily the trains.
Truthfully, it's more impatient drivers than the train. You know, people are just rude.
Emergency crews have to also prepare for stopped trains. Mike Basie with the Tippecanoe Emergency Ambulance Service says ambulances aren't affected.
We have the ability through mapping software in our ambulances to reroute.
Basie says in the last 3 years, their incident reports haven't shown anything related to trains.
There are issues perhaps in town related to train traffic. We haven't seen it. It hasn't impeded our ability to deliver care, and we have ambulance crews strategically located to help address any of those issues.
Rosworski says the city isn't looking to build a bridge in this area similar to the Twickenham Boulevard Bridge. He says, though, he will stay in touch with Norfolk Southern about stopped trains. Now, as I told you at the 5 o'clock, we did receive a different contact information for Norfolk Southern. I will continue to reach out to that train company to see if I can receive a comment on this story. And as always, we'll keep you updated online and on our website at WLFI.com. Live on the south side, Marvin Bills, News 18.
Marvin, thank you very much. Proposed local income tax is being discussed at this